Lucky. Y'all on break. I'm doing a book report on a book I didn't read. Shut up, Siri. I didn't ask
You didn't even read it? I got you the book and you didn't even read it.
No, I'm reading like half of it.
You clown.
I'm reading some of it.
No, I believe you.
I'm 50 pages in, though. And it's
bag.
due tonight.
Oh,
so.
Okay. I was going to say, I need that back, like, when I go back next week. I'll go turn it in.
I'll probably give it to you sometime this week. Oh!
Okay, that'll work.
Oh, you did not hear that. Hey, dog!
Sometime this week.
What do you have to say about the book?
And we're live.
Okay, never mind. We're going to stop now. What do you think about Eisenhower in the Cold War, you stupid mutt?
This is my favorite.
What do you think
one.
about Jumbo Johnson?
Oh, perked up at that one.
Bro loves Jumbo Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson, guys.
Lyndon B. Johnson, Jumbo himself.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Big Daddy.
Sometime I B. Johnson.
Ooh.
Sometime Judah B. Johnson.
Yep.
Sometime Lyndon B. Johnson.
At heart, we're all Johnson.
We all be Johnson. Judah, nuts question of the week.
What's the question?
You be Johnson? No.
What are they blasting at the neighbors this week? 10 hours of chainsaw sounds.
Yesterday it was loud and it was like new metal rap stuff. So
Ooh.
like
Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, like Limp Bizkit.
Ooh.
And then an ad would come on every other song. It was so funny. it would be like a Limp Bizkit song would finish, and then it would be like, "Do you have erectile dysfunction?"
Oh, Trojan man.
Real loud over the. I was like, "Well, this is awesome." Anyways, nuts question of the week. Judah, does music ever get boring?
Yes.
Yes.
I get, not frequently, every now and then, I'll get just bored of music. I'm like, man, I've been listening to these same songs for the past 3 months. And then I'm like, I just go back and listen.
Right now, I'm only listening to podcasts and audiobooks because I'm just in one of those phases where like I'm tired.
You're tired of music. Hey, man, you got to take breaks from it, though.
Exactly.
You know?
Okay, so I was watching a video yesterday. I don't know if you know who Mike the Snare is on YouTube.
I don't.
He's a real funny, musician, YouTuber. And
right.
he was talking about the statement, music doesn't feel fun anymore, specifically when people are talking about like popular music and stuff. And he was like, actually, there's 7 scientific reasons for it. And he goes through all of them. So the first one is there's an actual like disease where people get no joy from music. So, like, it's a symptom of depression.
Really?
It's called something, I don't remember, but there's specifically a musical whatever, and it, like, people who physically can't get joy from music.
Are you depressed?
No. This is, like, people who their whole lives never have...
Their whole lives?
Yeah, they never get something from it.
That's crazy.
But then there's also, like, seasonal whatever, and
Right.
it's brought on by the other 6 things that he talked about, which is music addiction. So people, like, physically... wear out their dopamine receptors.
Right, that's what I was...
They listen to music so much.
That's what I was
thinking.
Same
music so much.
Right.
So that's why, when people have a favorite band, it's usually something... Like, I know my favorite bands, like, something like a Radiohead or a 21 Pilots. They span multiple genres.
Right.
Because it quite literally uses different physical parts of your brain.
Right.
And it doesn't wear them down as fast as just listening to,
Right, yeah.
The Fray or something like that. Not trying to diss anything. I'm just saying a band that sounds the same. Or it's the same reason why like you'll get so much out of like For Emma Forever Ago, but not as much of Bon Iver's other stuff. Because it's worn down and your brain's accustomed to the one thing that it likes.
Right.
But people quite literally wear themselves out so much that they fall into that category of I can't listen to music anymore, I get no joy from it.
Which I think that's not an extreme because it's real, but I do think it is not as popular.
Yeah. And then some of the other reasons he talked about were like the consumerist nature of popular music where it doesn't matter what people like, it's just we got to make the money.
Yeah, exactly.
That was talking about pop music specifically. And then his final point, and I think the most crazy point, was you're unk now. That was his point. He was like, and sometimes we're just going to have to admit you're unk now. Did you know that it's been studied and it's proven that at the age of 33, you stop discovering new music, pretty much. You hear it, you like it, but it will never physically hit the same as
This is true.
when you
I have
discover
heard that.
new music at our age right
yeah,
now.
I heard that in your early and mid-teens is like where the most, or where influence, or oh my gosh, where music has the most, like it impresses that taste.
That's why dad rock is
On
called
you the
dad rock,
most.
because it's what our parents or grandparents
Freak
listened
yeah!
to, because it's what physically, mentally is ingrained in their brains.
so good.
And it's been proven that age is slowly lowering as our attention spans get lower, as our, as we TikTok.
Our generation's cooked, bro. Did you know they add a watch later feature to TikTok?
So
I'm dead ass.
So you can save TikTok.
So you can save a 30-second video.
Yo, this
for
is
later.
funny, but it didn't catch my attention in the first half a second. I'm going to watch this later.
Yeah, exactly. And Lydia was telling me this, and I was like, bro, like, I get it to the point, like, I'll watch reels without audio, and then if I actually want to hear what it's talking about, I'll send it to someone, and then I'll go back and watch it.
That is true. Judah will send me stuff, and he'll be like, this is for later.
Just for later, right? But you're 3 seconds into a
it's
TikTok,
normally
and
a
someone's
video-
hitting a save later button.
It's normally a video that like involves you doing something. You're like,
Keep
I
in
want
mind,
to
there's-
do this. I'm just sending it to you so I can go back and watch
that
it
as
later.
well. But keep in mind, there's also already saving stuff.
Yeah, you can
Are we
save
dead
it
at?
to your collection.
You could. There's
and that's what you do with
collections.
like, if I see a video that's like a guy playing a riff that I want to learn, you just save it and you go back and do it. You don't be like,
Exactly.
oh, I'll come back and check this out later.
But
that
no.
reminds me of those videos that are like, they take advantage of the multiple minute long TikToks. And like people in the comments will be like, I don't have time for this. What are they talking about? And I'm like,
30 seconds in.
dude, it's the same
If
as
it's
a
a
YouTube
good
video.
TikTok,
Like, come
watch
on,
it. If
just-
it's not, don't.
Exactly. But people have to have their attention caught so fast. And that's why
It's bad.
people get no enjoyment out of
Death of media.
music. Especially new music, which is what we're talking about today.
Freak yeah.
2 new albums.
2 new. Wait, what album? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 new
Bro,
peak albums.
Didn't even remember it. Yeah.
Actually, what do you think about it? Let's
Let's
jump right into it.
I think you're going to be surprised.
I think I am too.
All right, let's talk about Ritt Momney's
I think you're gonna be
case
surprised, too.
First, I think we're actually going to trade opinions this
I think we are.
time around. Because the album I picked is Ritt Momney's new album. And as you know, I love both his first albums. What do you... Did you just take up my hair and sprinkle it in your drink, buddy?
No, it's your opinion. You don't have hair.
Oh, okay. It's probably dog hair, let's be honest.
What are you looking at? This chud.
I love her and all her friends, and wait, I'm gonna remember what the second album's called. Oh,
I
Sunny
know.
Boy.
Yeah.
I always get it confused with one of the song names. And then there's Bass now, his third album. Judah, have I ever told you my third album theory?
That it's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's an artist's best album because it's
where they're
when
the most
they've
developed.
most developed, but they haven't worn out what
Yeah.
they do. And I still stick by it to this day. Radiohead's third album, OK
Metallica.
Computer, Metallica's third album, yeah, Master
Veil.
Puppets, which Judah doesn't agree with, but he can be wrong.
No, I didn't say I don't agree with it. I just like Ride the Lightning better.
Yeah.
Pierce the Veil.
Pierce the Veil.
Statistically.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other ones. Even like Need to Breathe, Switchfoot.
Is Megadeth? No, theirs is fourth.
Yeah.
Or second? I don't know.
There's some lenience. There's some lenience to it. Don't get me wrong. My Chemical Romance. Don't get me wrong. There's some lenience to it. But I definitely think that I've been proven time and time again when the third album comes out, it's usually when a person's at their peak of their style.
Right.
However, Ritt Momney I feel like, still has not nailed down a style. And maybe we'll come back to this after 2 albums later and say, okay, never mind, this was the style he was going for. But over the past 2 albums, it's been very all over the place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The first one is very minimal production type. Here's the beat.
The second
here's
one's
what I'm doing.
maximal production.
The second one is a lot more production. It's a lot happier sounding. This one is, again, a lot of production, but it's very sad sounding. It doesn't have the same vibe as his other ones. I don't necessarily not like it. It's not what I was expecting. And I still have not fallen in love with it enough to be like, oh, this is peak. Because his other 2 albums are peak. And one of them's one of my favorite albums ever. And it just hasn't hit that mark for me yet. And I don't know if it's because my expectations are too high or because I just haven't listened to it enough. And right now I'm in that phase.
That is always true.
Right now I'm on my period and just music just doesn't hit the same, all right?
Realness.
Call me that girl at the State of the Union.
I don't know what that means.
Did you not see that?
Mm.
Okay,
Wait.
We got to talk about this crap.
I think I know what you're talking
Trump
about.
gives the State of the Union, and they're
Right.
honoring people and stuff, and he's talking about this one girl, and she's like the first Gen Z to be honored at the State of the Union, blah, 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 all this bull crap. And everybody stands up and starts clapping for her, and she stands up and goes, clock it. In the Capitol, bro. I was ready to shoot myself and everyone else who's a part of this godforsaken generation. Bro said, clock it. In the Capitol building.
This is hopeless. We're hopeless.
Our nation is screwed. We gotta
do something, Trump. Do something. He's about to turn big, mean, and green.
Elite ball knowledge.
That video is so.
Do something, Trump. Do something.
Elite ball knowledge.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Oh
tell Mark
my
Ruffalo
God.
immediately, bro.
but I get that. Honestly, dude, some of my favorite music ever took me a while to listen to. So
Same.
maybe it'll become your favorite album ever. That's how Pierce the Veil was for me. Did you know?
We'll have to wait and figure out. I don't
Yeah.
think so. But but anyways, that's not to say that this album does not have its high points, because it definitely does. Judah, what was your general consensus on it?
Dude, I love
Because if it's
album.
going the way I think it is, I think you're gonna love this album
I really
more
like
than you
this
loved
album.
your
I
pick.
liked it more than his past two, which
I could see that.
I like those two as well. Not as much as Nut likes them, but
But you've liked each one more each time.
yeah,
Yeah.
progressively more. So like for me, he's just getting better, right? Which I did meet the guitarist on this album
He did.
unknowingly.
Without knowing it was the guitarist.
Exactly. I think I said it last week, but I don't care. When I went to see Mercury, first dude I talked to, his name was Chris Pernich or something like that. And
I think you
meet
told
him-
this story last week.
yeah, I get a picture, whatever. Hop on the gram. I have him
Turns out
following
it's-
now.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be producing this album with Ritt Momney. What? Oh,
Look, I bet if we click on a song and go to the credits, his name's there.
I killed two birds with one stone with that one.
What's his name?
Chris Pernich.
Yep. Christopher Pernich.
Yep, right there.
Co-producer, background vocals, bass guitar,
No, yeah, he's
electric guitar, acoustic
and his guitar is sick.
The guitar work on this album is
It's phenomenal.
perfectly placed.
I feel like this one was more instrumentally, like it was still very productive heavy, but I feel like it was more instrumentally influenced. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially since I felt like his songwriting was probably the thing that took the most of a back seat in this album.
Yeah, I know that.
Whereas
as well.
his first album relies completely on it. His second album is just it's a prominent element.
However,
this one was like either really good instrumentation or like here's what I can do with this wall of sound.
Right. So I've been noticing a recurring theme just in life personally, but I feel like this doesn't go for every artist, but I feel like the battle between not the battle, but like the
Balance.
the balance between instrumentation
Mm-hmm.
and actual songwriting with certain artists, it changes. So like Annabelle Dinda, let's use her for example.
Yeah.
Great songwriting, good instrumentation, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, I feel like a lot of bigger artists, I feel like their peak, maybe it's just me as well. It probably is just me, my preference. But it's whenever the instrumentation starts to make a bigger sense. Because I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man,
I think it's when the instrumentation starts to add to
exactly
the songwriting.
when it adds, not whenever it's just context.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Whenever it's adding, like
I think most music you listen to it and you can give it like a 60-40 split or a 70-30 split and say, okay, the music was prominent in this place, the songwriting carried in this place.
Like,
but when it's at its best, it's 100-100.
yeah, when the music is saying the same stuff the lyrics are saying,
Take like
that's when you know.
yeah, take like
it's
In
it.
Rainbows or OK Computer. They would not
Yes, like
exist without the sound.
Nude or Reckoner or
Exactly. The songs would not mean the same without the sound.
I think of Right by Flip Turn.
or that.
That one.
It's
oh
often
my
the songs
gosh.
that only have a few. Oh, there's a B, giant B too.
Bumblebee.
it's often the songs that have like only a few verses,
Exactly, or like
but they
simple
mean a whole
recurring
lot
lyrics.
more. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there was once. It's when I had this thought. There was one song I was listening to the other day. It was literally like just like not the same repeated lyrics the whole time, but like it
Sometimes
was pretty
that's
much
what it
just the
is, though.
chorus, like
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
the whole time.
Sometimes it's one thing that just repeats.
Hold on, now I
And
need.
as
I
the
wanna
music
figure out what it
changes,
is.
it makes the meaning change with it.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me look on my freaking phone. Speaking of which,
I think a good example
oh,
of
that's
that
what it
on
was.
this album-
It was Lower Town's new single. I don't know if you heard it,
No, I'm just waiting
but
for
it's
the album.
so good. I love it. It's Big Thumb. I got to see it live last year, pre-release,
Mm-hmm.
and bro, live it was great. But hearing it now, first of all, it's super catchy. Second of all, like I said, that I feel like with this new album, on their first one, I feel like it was more lyrically inclined. On the second one, I feel like it was a little bit more instrumentally inclined. However, I think the balance, it was there.
They found their balance.
I think they
going
found
into
the
this
balance.
third record.
Yeah, I think the lyrics are just spot on. They kind of not brought it back, but they're like weighing in the lyrics in the right spots, and
Yeah, it makes sense.
the instruments are complementing perfectly. Oh my gosh, the singles have just been the two singles that they dropped are just perfect, right?
I think my favorite ones from this album.
From this
do
album,
that,
yes.
too.
Let's talk about that.
Right Back. Since
Yes. Oh my gosh, right back.
I get it right back. It's so simple.
The
and this is
bass-
one where literally, I mean, you can look. There's like 20 lines in the whole song.
Yeah, exactly.
But as it grows,
At
yeah,
the
that
end,
bass
bro.
line.
Oh my.
And it's a slow upward climb, and then it just emerges you in this wall of sound.
It's so good. That one, what was the other one I really liked? I think it was Gunna.
Gunna, which was another single.
That one.
The singles were really good from this to begin with, and then they go into the album, and they with context, I think they work even better. So like Gunna, Right Back, and Dog are all three back to back, and then Dog didn't come out as a single, but Cat did, which I thought was interesting because Cat's
Me
kind
too.
of just like an interlude that comes after Dog, and they're such different songs. But I love Dog, the piano stuff on this one.
Oh yeah.
It's just a real simple piano song, and it reminds me of some of his earlier stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say these couple of songs kind of just like remind me of like these are like this is his.
These couple are where the
signature
songwriting
music
stand out more.
Yeah.
And then it goes into Cat, which is just this auto-tune interlude,
I love Cat though.
and it works so
It's
well.
so good.
Because there's nothing except for his voice doing a three-part harmony,
So yeah,
extremely auto-tuned and
Cat
like
made
robotic.
me think of an interesting general point, right? That kind of blurs the line between subjective and objective.
Mhm.
Like, which is it might sound like a dumb question, but if you listen to Cat with no context and no prior knowledge of who Ritt Momney is, would you think it's bad or good?
I think you would have to hear more because it is one of those songs that like it's so short, it's so unique,
Right.
and it does not encapsulate his sound very well, and yet at the same time it does. Does
Yeah,
that make sense?
exactly.
Because it's an element that he uses a lot. He plays with voice effects a lot,
Exactly.
but it's unique enough that he's never done anything like this specifically.
It's pretty interesting. I love how creative he is with it, which that sense, another one of my notes. You know who he reminds me of? Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, kind of. In the way he does his
And the
production,
way, yeah,
I can
exactly.
see it.
He does
Yeah.
his production, and not only that, I feel like not necessarily the creative process, but like as like how
I mean, Tyler the Creator is obviously different because it's a different style of music.
Yeah.
But I can see the uniqueness to their production
exactly.
that definitely translates well. And I think it was If was the other one that I really liked. Yeah, this one.
God.
He makes such unique when he goes for because he has his songs that are like I would call instrumental songs and then beat based songs.
Right.
But when he makes these beats, they're so unique
Yeah.
in a way that I love. It reminds me of almost like Radiohead's beat type songs, like an Idiotech or a 15th Step.
Yeah, like a
where-
Johnny Greenwood type beat.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just the beeps and boops and you know. Have you seen the video where Tom gets mad and storms off stage because
Johnny's doing his crap.
Johnny can't get Idiotech right?
I have seen that one.
It's this beat.
One time I was in Canes with Lydia.
Except that's
and it
all made with
started
like
coming on.
random, like plugging stuff and unplugging stuff at the right time to make it do it. And Johnny like misses one, and like one beep is out of place, and Tom like throws down his mic, and he's like, "I'm done with this." But like
Freaking
Johnny,
Brits, and then he comes on and
Johnny
apologizes.
probably kind of deserved it because they took like 5 minutes, and he kept trying to do it, and it wasn't working.
Must have been a Monday.
It was so funny. Judah hates Mondays.
Don't get me started on Monday.
Who fast forwarded through his weekend?
Who pushed fast forward on my weekend?
Bro, when you posted a
That
Minion
was
meme
so
the other
funny.
day, I was ready to shoot myself.
That was so funny, bro. I was giggling and shiggling at that, bro.
Anyways, in all, I need to listen to this album more.
I think I need to as well. I did the thing that we always do, put it off.
I didn't. I've been listening to this
I
thing
listened
since
to
it
it
came
like
out.
once through before, and then like yesterday and today, I just
I mean,
listened
it's
to
out.
it. a
It's been
couple
out for
times.
what, almost 3 weeks now?
Yeah,
2.5 weeks,
something like that.
I've been listening to it the whole time, and I still I feel like it hasn't clicked a button, but I know the button is still there waiting to be
Right.
clicked. That being said, it's such a well produced album.
It really is.
Uh,
I don't know how he does it all self-produced, right?
Pretty much, yeah, and just the small artists that help him. Well, there goes the can. Judah littered.
I'll get that later.
Crucify him.
Actually, will your dogs eat that?
No, not like right this second.
They ate a rock last time, so you never know.
Yeah, well, that's true. Bro, they're not the
Dumbhead
smartest.
dogs.
Ooh, what's the vinyl look like? Let's see.
Please don't tell me it's just straight black.
That's what I'm trying to see. It doesn't show. It just shows
Speaking
the
of which, I
cover.
want the vinyl
Oh
of the other
no,
album.
no! Look. I gotta turn up the brightness to see it, but look, it's like the marble.
Whoa,
It's like the cover.
that's sick. The cover's so cool.
The cover is.
This
cool.
is one of the. What is it? Is it like a treehouse?
It looks like some sort of it's house, but like I don't
It's
know.
a bass.
Okay, wait. Yeah, it's a bass. Did you see the live session that they did?
I did not. Well, I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
I didn't either. I want to just go check it out real quick and see what it is. Let's just go to YouTube and look for it.
The tube.
YouTube. I know it has a website where you can interact with it more.
Papa Me video dropped.
I'm gonna go to-
Reddit mods are the worst.
Ritt Momney bass. I'm trying to remember what the website.
Oh yeah, he is going on tour. We gotta freaking go, dude.
I don't think it's gonna be close to us. Okay, look. So this
Freaking
website loads up.
Maybe Chris will remember me.
All right, bass slice, orbit, left click, drag, pan.
Hello.
Okay, look. It starts playing the songs, and you can like choose which song you want to listen
Oh,
to. And stuff.
good catch.
Uh,
Ew, get your drool off me.
it's trying to come through my.
Oh, it's trying to go through the thing.
Yeah, hold up.
Oh, never mind. I did see this. I saw him post
Isn't this so sick?
This is sick.
All right, hold up. I'm
How do
gonna
you even
pause it,
do
and we're
that?
gonna screen record this because this is how you do a live session right here. This is so unique.
Nasty dog.
Genuinely, I've never seen something this unique from a small artist like this too. Which I know he's not like super small, but
Right.
still.
Is
Okay.
it working?
Yeah, it's working. Right. So somehow they got 360 cameras like this,
That's crazy.
and you can like move around and see. So he's playing the piano right there. But look, you can also change how it
Whoa!
looks. So like you can change.
That is sick.
And then you can also look, you can choose different camera angles. It's like if I want to watch the drummer
Where's Chris?
specifically. Chris, right here.
Oh, that's tough.
Is that not so sick?
That's so sick, dude. How do you even do that?
And then there's different like presets where you could, I don't know, it's so unique to me.
oh, it's green.
And look, we could choose different songs. And it'll skip to different parts of the,
Do right back. Do right back.
let's see if they have
The
it.
can's having a heyday.
The Tank.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
They
there's
got
gonna.
Gunna. I don't think they have Right Back.
That's fine. Dude, that is so cool.
It's so sick. I mean, I've never seen something so
I wonder how long this took.
unique. I don't know.
Oh, that is cool.
And then they've got one on YouTube too, but you don't have as much control over
Right.
it. Like, this is so crazy to me.
It's called base LiDAR. You think the LiDAR is maybe what they were using?
LiDAR,
Like
I think,
light
is
radar?
probably let's see what LiDAR is. LiDAR. Light detection and ranging is an active remote sensing technology that uses pulsed lasers to measure distances. So that must have been the type of camera.
Oh, so it was like maybe some kind of
So a
laser?
360 LiDAR type camera. Oh, it's how your car like detects stuff around you.
So it is like a light, and almost like a beluga whales like thing, except with light.
Basically, it's like a sonar.
Yeah, sonar.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
that
so
is
sick. And it can tell the difference in it. That's why it can
maybe
get
not
so,
all hope is lost.
That's why it can get so like detailed. Like you can tell
That's
the details
crazy,
of his
dude.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to go listen to the whole thing
Holy
because holy
guacamole.
crap, that's insane.
That is-
Because I saw him. They released a music video like this, and then he posted that there was a live session out, and I was like, "Wait, the whole thing is?" And then he showed how you could control it. I was like, "This is the coolest thing I've seen an
Holy
artist
goon,
do in a
bro.
while." So yeah, one of my new favorite live sessions right here, and I haven't even listened to it yet. I don't even need to listen to it. That explains why it only shows their fronts and not their backs. You see how they just disappear?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
they had a
yes.
360 camera right
Yeah,
there.
right
and
in the
you're
middle,
just-
or-
yeah.
Whatever it is.
Anyways,
God, that's so sick.
all that to say that a lot went into this album, clearly, and making the production of it and the vibe of it and all that fun stuff. I'll add that into the recording. That was peak, though.
What the dog doing?
That alone brings the album up in my eyes.
Literally, bro.
Maybe that's what I need to see. Maybe I just need to listen to them live and see how cool it is.
Dude.
Yeah, I think the closest he'll be to us is Austin.
Dang it.
We just got to see when it is.
I saw a funny video about Austin the other day. I got to
Oh
find it and
no!
send it to you.
Oh no! That horrible city. I have to go there later this month.
Oh.
Anyways, I have a scholarship thing I have to do. Anyways,
goodbye, gas.
This gets a strong 7 in my book, but it will probably be going up in the next few months.
I'm going to give it...
Bro's thinking hard.
a 7.9,
Okay.
but I think it could move up. Give it 7.9. Let me go
All right.
put that in the ratings.
I
One
think we're both on
second.
the same page there, generally.
So,
And then we go to Asato.
yes, we were talking
Mateus
about...
Asato.
We're talking about balance between lyrics and music. However, what happens when there is no lyrics and it's all music? What'd you give it? A what, 7?
It's just a strong 7.
Strong.
Okay,
7.
I actually do think
Wanna
there's
be.
still a way to separate this, though, and have a balance.
Oh?
And it's melody versus
Rhythm? Or...
not necessarily rhythm, but just jamming. Does that make sense? So the way
Yeah.
So like the way a guitar solo would be versus like this is the repeated melody that
Right.
makes this song this song.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? And this is my big problem with instrumental music normally is that they lack melody.
Yeah.
They often have a melody that gets played once at the beginning of the song, once at the end of the song. The rest of it, we're just going to do what we want.
I feel like this album's 50-50.
And
on
with
that.
some musicians, it's like the song is 20 minutes long and you're only going to hear the melody once or twice.
Right.
I think he's really good at making each song its own thing. It is a song. You know, there is no 10-minute long jam session.
Yeah.
They're all, 3 to 5 minutes long. And he's good at having a repeated melody throughout it that kind of grounds the song as its own thing. Does that make
Right,
sense?
exactly.
So look no further than I think it's Crying.
Yeah, it's crying.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites.
Son, I'm crying.
Son, I'm Crying. This is one of my favorites.
This was one of the singles that dropped in. Guys, let me tell you, this has been long anticipated. Put it in the mic, put it in the mic.
Yeah, look.
This has been long anticipated.
This is kind of like the chorus that he comes back to after every little verse that he
Exactly.
plays. and each time it builds up, like it has dynamics like a normal song would.
Yeah.
I think the best instrumentals are the ones that you could put lyrics over to that melody.
Right.
But you don't have to because the guitar, it has so much emotion to it.
Exactly.
And he's really good at that. I really liked this album as a whole, but that song
I've been waiting.
specifically-
Y'all don't know how long I've been waiting for this album.
A
bro.
while, guys. He's talked about it a
long
lot.
time, bro. Right? Like I said, I think I also talked about it last time. So I think every musician does this, but go in phases of certain musicians liking certain musicians or learning from them. Right? So most recently, it was Guthrie Govan, who's like the guitar god, the modern day guitar god. No one is better. Right? You have the greats. Guthrie Govan's in those greats, but like then you have the realistic skill. Then you have the realistic skill level, and Guthrie Govan's at the top of that list. Right.
Peak.
I mean, there's only a few people that compete with him. Marty Friedman. Yeah.
I think
I don't know who else. He's crazy, but then so is Guthrie Govan.
I mean, and then obviously like the iconic greats like Hendrix.
yeah. Well, even
But
which, of
yeah,
course,
I know,
they're
you're
dead, so
talking
they don't
skill.
really.
You're talking skill specifically.
Yeah, but like even in skill as well as
Yngwie
influence.
Malmsteen.
Yngwie Malmsteen also really good, but I get sick of his playing after a while. But Guthrie Govan,
He's one of those that you can't.
He keeps
He's
that
one of
lead.
those where I have that problem where I can't listen to him consistently.
exactly.
'cause-
However, this is where Mateus strives.
Yeah.
Right. Then I got into Mateus Asato because specifically what I want to do was make my playing listenable, enjoyable. Right.
Yeah.
And Mateus Asato does that amazingly. To the point where I couldn't stop listening to it. And then he was teasing this album, and I was like, oh my God, drop it already. And he finally did.
Here's a good way to put it. If I sat down in a Guitar Center and started playing any one of these great shredders, like some of their stuff, it would just seem like I'm messing around. Nobody
Yeah,
could
exactly.
point it out and be like, hey, that's whatever.
Yeah.
If you sat down and were playing a Mateus Asato song,
People are looking at you.
it doesn't sound like something you're just making up and shredding.
Yeah, it sounds like
a
something you
song.
put in work
It sounds
into.
like a song.
Exactly.
It has a melody. It has its repeated parts. It has its dynamics.
Which this is what I do to test if my listening's enjoyable or not. I'll just go sit at work and then I'll start playing something.
You see how
if I
people
get
look at
looks,
you.
then I know that I'm doing something right. If I don't,
Yeah, or you can tell the looks that you're doing something wrong.
or yeah, that is one.
Yeah. Because it's just one of those things where like instrumental music is so hit or miss for me because of that.
Yeah.
That's why I like classical music where it has its movements and its motifs.
Yeah.
But then when you get into the guitar stuff of like the 80s, 90s, and then all the way up to today, it can
Yeah.
be so hit or miss. And I think there's a healthy difference between, we want our, instrumental music TikTokified where it has to be digestible and quick and easy to
Yeah, just
access.
like consumer
That's not a bad thing.
accommodated.
Yeah, there's a difference between that and just wanting the music to be enjoyably listenable.
right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I don't want it to sound like, those guys do too much. I can't listen to it in 3 minutes, so I don't want it.
Right.
No, at some point you have to have a digestible song. I have to be able to break
Excuse
it
me.
down and say, okay, this is why I like it. not
Right,
just
exactly,
Because
which-
his fingers are flying all over the fretboard.
Exactly. Not just because he's good.
That works in certain contexts in a 20-second snippet
and like
of a
a
7-minute
cover or
song.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Exactly. But he does the shredding, but he also and he's melodic in the shredding, which that's the
He's
hard
very
thing to
melodic.
do. But dude, like these songs will get stuck in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I've
that's
had
just
crying
hard-
stuck in my head multiple times. but-
Exactly. The one that's been stuck in my head is it's been on rotation. It was Hendrix, then it was
Hendrix was
Crying, then it was Kawaii, which I don't get the name, but I don't care. It's good enough to where I don't care. But that one, what's the other one? Shoot! What is it?
Is it Rush that I'm thinking of?
It might, or no, it's Octusere, however you say it. Otsu.
So I will say my
Otsukare.
biggest issue with this album
No. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
is the production of it.
What?
His guitar tones are
Phenomenal.
However, you can tell that I think his outside of that, when the piano shows up a couple times, it's good, but like you can tell it's just a MIDI keyboard. It doesn't sound like anything crazy. The
Oh,
drums, I can't get behind the drums.
What?
They sound so fake and programmed. Does that make sense?
Actually, I hear that. I thought a lot of the drums were basic, and I was
I think
like,
it's Hendrix where the band comes in and they're just so much they sound so fake compared to how emotional his playing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. The drum and the bass, they sound so fake.
It's just
They're playing
repetitive.
such basic repetitive stuff compared
Exactly.
to what he's doing.
Which that's why I thought like so I was talking to one of my newer students, one of my students. He recently picked up piano, and whenever I started learning piano, one of the things I noticed was obviously you're going to have more insight, but not only that, you're going to have more ideas and you're going to have more writing stuff. So you can like tell from, I don't know if he does play other instruments or not, but like there's not much thought into the other instruments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it says that there's other musicians who play those instruments on here, but I don't think. And there's like videos of them playing
I
together.
don't know if they
in,
had
like,
much
the music
input,
video and
you
stuff.
know what I mean?
But you can tell they didn't have input, and that's not what is on the studio recording.
Right.
What we're listening to, it sounds so soulless compared to him, who has a ton of soul in what he's
soul.
playing.
Right.
Yeah, but he can't be the only one that carries the whole band. That was my
Exactly.
biggest issue with it.
Which-
Outside of that, I mean, you can overlook that.
Yeah,
because
it's
of the
overlookable.
awesome.
That's
guitar
not a
playing.
huge thing, but
I think that's
I did
something
notice
that
that.
would be fixed if you were listening to him live, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I think in the future, that's something that as he grows and gets better at the whole,
this
production
is his
thing,
first
finding a
album.
band.
Let's
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
that.
Exactly. That's
Oh
why
my
that's
God.
why in all I loved this album, and I can overlook a few small things like that.
Yeah, and then there were songs where it was just him. So like,
Yeah. Exactly.
not my fit. Maybe I don't even know. Time,
hmm
brother.
I mean, the fact that we can say the song name and recognize the song when it's only a guitar playing
Exactly. That's
shows
already
how
impressive enough.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
But bro, Time is so good. It's like, it's just. I think it's like there's another like piano or something.
There's
or
like a synth,
some
yeah.
kind of ambiance. But otherwise, it's so pretty. There's a few guitar only songs, but I think they do stand alone well.
They do. I think the whole album works really well. And it's not one that, I mean, how long is the whole thing? Typically, I would get tired of something like this.
I
And
feel like every
it's-
song is different.
It's 46
though.
minutes long.
So kind of like you said,
It doesn't feel that long to me, which also,
Yeah.
instrumental music like this, when I'm listening to it, it is definitely in the background. Like, it's not the main focus.
right.
But when I stop and I give it my focus, it maintains my attention. It's not
Right.
something that I lose track of. But it's definitely been on in the background when I'm like working on my guitar or something like that.
Right.
And at no point am I like, okay, this is too long. 50
Yeah,
minutes is too
yeah.
long for this guitar crap. It doesn't feel like
It
that at
doesn't
all.
feel like that. Whereas, like, if I turn on some Yngwie Malmsteen or something,
If I go
it
and
does
listen
feel
to like a
that.
Steve Vai record,
Yeah, you get tired
I
of
get tired of it.
after
I just
a
want to
little
hear a couple
while.
songs and that's it.
Exactly, but like this one has like.
I also have this
melodic
thing where I have to be
substance.
watching them. Like I want to see the skill.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
the
I don't
other
feel
end.
that with this album because I feel like I can picture in my mind, and it's enough of an experience on its own that I don't need to.
I feel like Polyphia would be on that side where you want to watch. see what
Yes,
they're doing.
Polyphia's somewhere in
But,
the middle.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. They kind of go back and forth. I'll
Yeah,
get
it just
bored of
depends
them.
on the song, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm interested to see what they do next.
Dude,
Don't they have music coming out soon? I feel like they
Polyphia,
do.
yeah, they're working.
Yeah.
They're dropping Polyphia 5 this year, which I'm so excited
Okay, that's what I
for.
thought. It'll be probably hit or miss song to song. That's how
I think
their
it's
stuff
going to
usually
be hit
is.
because they've been teasing like features because that's kind of like they're an instrumental
That's their
band and
thing.
they're going into a smart like branch of like
They're
not all
going
their
into
music,
a
but a
mu-
lot of it being like collabs.
Yeah, they're going into a much more marketable thing where they can find other niche fan groups and collab with them.
so like
Usually
one-
vocalists.
yeah, so like they're having like Serge Tankian or whatever you say his name is
Mhm.
from System of a Down. That's going to be peak.
That will be peak.
They had Chino Moreno on the last one.
Yep.
That was peak.
But then they also find other. I mean, they had that one. What's the one that's real annoying with the girl?
ABC.
Yeah, but it works for that type of pop music
Yeah,
that
exactly.
she does, and they're really good at adding their thing to it. That even I think it's a great move for
yeah,
them.
exactly.
Or their Steve Vai song. Ego Death is
oh my
phenomenal.
gosh.
it's so peak.
You know what's really cool that Tim has been doing?
What?
Movie music.
Their acapella cover. No.
Yeah.
They could definitely produce some soundtracks that would
Production as well.
phenomenal.
Their production is
But they're a different type of instrumental from this, I feel like.
Yeah. They're more nerdy.
And we'll see what Asato does next.
Dude,
but
I'm so excited. I hope he's on tour. He said he's going to go on tour. And I'm going to see him if he's going on tour.
that would be a good show.
I'm going to see him.
Which even when he was just doing his YouTube covers, he's been
every
really
time,
good.
In fact, that's why I'm
His
glad he
worship
dropped
covers, bro, are so peak. He
Oh
takes
my
these
gosh.
boring worship songs and turns them into like these
Beautiful.
phenomenal arrangements.
We got to do that for church.
Yeah, for real.
Where's
We're
my
going to do
solo?
the Mateus Asato version of Oceans. Guys, I need you to learn this now.
Now the
You have
old
2
people
days.
will lose their mind. What is this blasphemous crap?
Yeah, none of us are singing. It's just the guitar.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to hell, son. Nah. Apparently, I play bass really well, and the old people love me.
Oh, really?
That's a niche reference.
What's the other one from this that I'm trying to think of?
I don't know. Which one is it?
I don't remember.
I bet it's this one.
Yeah, some of these are just
Is that
vibes.
one or this one?
Some of these are just vibes.
Wasted Hit is so good. Oh,
I mean, there's a song on here for every day of the week.
and they're not all. I mean, majority of them are different.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm saying.
you don't get bored of it. That's the other thing I love because, some instrumental artists, a lot of instrumental artists, it's become like stick to your sound, become like be niche. But as instrumental music's going, it's find your voice and apply it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I think Polyphia does that to like an extreme,
yeah,
whereas he does it.
I think their voice is just extreme. Their voice.
That's true too. I mean, you got to think of who's in that band.
Yeah.
Each one of them is at the peak of their instrument.
I had someone call me Clay Gobert the other day.
That's impressive.
I was playing bass at Encounter, and
somebody called you
Clay Gobert because I was having fun on the bass, and yeah, I was like, I don't even play bass.
Take that compliment because trust me, you've tried to play his bass lines. They're not easy.
I've never. I don't know if I want to try. I don't. Like I said, I don't even play bass.
I could play Goat. That's it, and it's freaking hard.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd probably have to relearn it at this point. But yeah, no,
Holy unk.
he's phenomenal. They're all phenomenal, and that's why I think
We're talking
Mateus
about
Asato is a lot
Let's talk about gear.
more digestible because he's one person who's at the peak of his playing. And
Let's talk about his gear though, because that tone ain't coming from nothing, bro. Or ain't not coming. Wait, is coming from something.
What?
He's got a good tone.
I'm gonna let you redo that sentence.
That tone is coming from something.
Yeah, and it
that's
sounds
called
phenomenal.
Good gear.
What does he play through?
I actually don't know. So
We talked about his.
he was
guitars
originally
last week.
with Sir, right?
Yeah.
The bougie nice Strats, which
But
I
he's going to-
really want one.
But he's getting a Fender.
He's going
getting
Fender.
a custom
but
Fender.
he's also, I don't know if it's exactly with Fender or like strictly with Fender. There's this other niche brand he's doing, and it looks sick. I think I might have sent it to you actually.
I think so.
But oh my gosh.
Board wise, what is he running?
Board wise?
Yeah.
I ain't got a clue actually. I don't think he runs much actually. I once I find out, I'll find out. But honestly, a lot of his tones just sound like they're straight into the amp and maybe like some overdrive or whatever. And my tone I've been going for is extremely influenced by him, and it's honestly the happiest with my tone I've ever been. It's
Let's look him up on a clipboard.
Yeah, let's
and
look him
see.
up on the equip board. Yep, got some plugins.
I should say amps and plugins. So it really is
Yeah.
just.
He's got the Sir. Okay, he's got the classic. Oh, wait, go up. He's got the Milkman sound amp. Okay, that thing is.
So
pretty
most of
nice.
it does seem like amp simulation and
Yeah.
manipulating an amp, and then a couple of reverbs. Like that's it.
He's pretty experimental. It seems like likes those Bogner amps.
He's very experimental in like one
Niche,
realm
yeah.
of. It's not like experimental with a bunch of pedals. It's
Yeah,
experimental
no.
with let's see what this amp can do.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. He's pushing.
which a lot
he's
of his tones are
playing
pretty
with
much
boundaries.
just clean tones or a drive.
Exactly.
And reverb well.
He's just
Like,
got really good
he's
clean
just
playing
really good
too.
at dialing in an EQ, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Because his tone is phenomenal.
Honestly, most of it like would be muddy, but like you said, good EQ.
It's so crisp though. He's just real good at that.
Good lord, makes me mad.
Anyways, this album gets a decent 8 in my book.
I'm gonna give it an 8.4.
There we go.
Like
peak instrumental music.
Actually, so good. Most of it's made my playlist already. Actually, the whole thing's made my playlist. Because, oh my gosh.
I was going to say, we were listening to your playlist last week, and it was just
on my playlist.
every song was another. Oh, sorry.
Whoops.
Yep. Okay, let's move on
Holy
to today's
goon.
game.
Well, before we do it, you want to pick albums, or you want to do that after?
Actually, I don't want to pick albums because, Judah,
What?
this week we are going to prepare categories and selections for next week's
Oh.
Unwanted Opinions Awards.
Oh!
Award season has come and gone.
So we're
finally.
drafting them.
We have seen what the Academy and the Grammys and all of them have picked. I actually don't think the...
I don't remember what they were.
We're going to go back through.
We'll go look.
And we're going to look at their picks, and then we're going to tell you our picks for things like Best New Artist, Album of the Year, blah, blah, blah. And it might be stuff that we've covered. It might be stuff that we're pulling in.
Hard.
It is going to be hard, but we're going to narrow it down to our topics, and we're going to talk about those things. I could already give you some of mine, but I'm not going to do it on the pod because we got to keep it secret. So next week will be the Unwanted Opinions Awards that we've been preparing for.
So we're just nominating albums right now?
Huh? Right this second? No. We're going to talk about it over this week. And
So what's the game?
the game? Oh, the game's something separate.
Oh. Oh, wait.
I'm just saying,
So we're
over
not
this week, me and you will talk about it. We'll pick our nominees. We'll talk about them next week, and then we'll also make selections for like who we think should win.
So we're not
Does that make
picking
sense?
albums this week?
No, because
Okay.
it's all going to be focused on that.
Gotcha. Dang, I had a good one.
Well, you can
Guess
hold
what I
it
was gonna
in
make
your
you
butt,
listen to?
buddy. What were you going to make me listen to?
The newest Polyphia album.
Oh,
The most
actually,
recent, but not the
we were going
newest.
to compare it.
Yeah, we're
Well,
gonna
we'll
do
come
that
back
one.
to it later.
All right.
Because we've been waiting to do this.
Bet.
Judah, today's game.
Oh, no.
I typed in Reddit, and so
the
you
big
know
R.
that's
Pause.
that's not great. Judah, we're gonna read.
Yeah!
But
Oh.
Judah, we're going to, before the reading of it even starts, we're going to each pick a side, and you have to defend that side no matter what gets read. Okay, Judah?
This is fun. Okay.
You have to play attorney.
One of us has to be devil's
and
advocate.
devil's advocate for
Okay.
the a-hole, maybe. Or for not. Maybe you'll be the one in the right. Okay?
Okay.
And we're literally just going to go to Reddit and choose the top ones. All right.
Okay.
So,
All right. New rule. No political trolling.
and, all right. Judah, this one is from 8 hours ago. Am I the a-hole for not wanting to befriend my landlady's son? Okay, so Judah, you have to pick the landlady or the guy posting, or the OP, the original
Wait,
poster,
we should do it
to use
random.
Reddit
like
terms.
flip a coin.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Because
I don't think I
either
have
that
it.
or don't read it, and we pick a side, then read it.
Yeah, we're not going to read it. That's what I'm saying. So do you want, before we even read it, we just read the title.
Yeah, I'm saying don't read the title, and we pick before we even read the title. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
That or
let's,
flip a
let's
coin.
read the
either
title
or.
and we'll like flip a coin.
Flip a coin?
I only
Okay,
have a
okay.
coin on me.
Pull it up on the Google.
On the Goog. Give it a Goog.
Or tell Siri. Never mind.
Stupid robot.
I freaking hate clinkers.
All right, Judah, heads or tails?
Tails.
It's heads, so I get to pick.
Dang it.
I'm going to be the landlady, all right?
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for not wanting to befriend my landlady?
So you're saying
I'm
not
going to defend the landlady.
Not the a-hole.
You're going to
basically.
defend. Yeah, I'm saying from the
I'm saying
from
you
the
are-
get-go, you are the a-hole for not befriending your
All
landlady.
right, so the landlady is the a-hole in my defense. Right?
No, you're talking about the original poster's asking, am I the a-hole?
Yeah, so I'm saying my
You're
side
the
is,
guy asking, okay? And I'm the landlady who's calling him the a-hole. Does that make sense?
Wait, am I reading it wrong? For not wanting to befriend my landlady. Okay, I was reading it wrong. Never mind.
Okay. So, let's read it. So, I moved out. Talking about the guy. Talking about Judah.
Right.
My problems with the landlady only got worse. When I moved in... Oh, wait, this is an update. Let me read the original post. Okay, here we go. Judah, 21 female, recently started renting a room in a family home. It's in their basement, and I have my own entrance, kitchen, and bathroom. I generally don't need to go upstairs for any reason. Okay, so right off the bat, you're living in the basement of my house.
Mm-hmm. I got pretty much everything I need.
So I'm already would be on this lady's side because you're in my basement, buddy. Okay?
I'm in your walls.
But it's our agreement, so...
Right.
The family who lives in the house consists of a middle-aged couple and their 18-year-old son.
Right.
The son has a room in the basement next to mine, but he goes upstairs to eat, so he doesn't use my kitchen. There isn't any common space in the basement apart from the kitchen and bathroom, so I don't really see him that much. I spend most of my time in my room when I'm at home, and so does he. Okay? So, in the basement, living with you is my son.
Right.
However, a couple of days ago, the mother came downstairs to talk to me, and she seemed upset about the fact that I hadn't been trying to befriend her son after I moved in. She said he's nervous about leaving his room because I'm so unapproachable, and that I should try to be more friendly and get to know him. I picked the wrong side in this.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't exactly been trying to start conversations with him, but I don't think I've been hostile either. I've smiled at him politely and said hi whenever we saw each other in the hallway, and he's never made an effort to talk to me either, so I don't know what the landlady was expecting. When I moved in, she did tell me that her son lives in the basement too and that maybe we could become friends. However, she didn't phrase it in a way that made me think she was expecting me to actively make an effort to befriend him.
You're trying to set me up.
I was never against the idea of being friends with him, and if it happened organically, that would have been cool. But being asked by his mommy to befriend him isn't exactly making me want to make an effort. It also wouldn't feel like a real friendship if I'm only doing it because I'm being asked to. But
Crazy
I'm also
work.
thinking that maybe I should just try to talk to him because it's not his fault that his mother is like that. And obviously I want to keep the peace, but I don't know. So.
You're the a-hole. You just have a degenerate son.
So I don't think the landlady's being an a-hole in this case, all right?
He's supposed to say that.
I am. I am supposed to say that because that's the side I've been assigned. But maybe she's just doing the nice thing for her son because her son does have to live in the basement with this lady. All right?
How old is her son?
18.
Mm-hmm.
You're 21.
You know what that means?
What?
He's an adult.
That is true. But Judah, so are we. This is our age range, all right? We're between the ages of 18 and 21, all right?
I guess, bro.
Let's be honest. Your mom would do something like this.
No, she wouldn't.
I think I won that one.
Definitely not. No, I
won
think
that. If we're talking seriously, I don't think the original poster's being an a-hole for
not
that.
really. I mean,
I think the mom's being a little weird.
maybe the poster just is unaware of their demeanor. Maybe they have like RBF or something. But the son shouldn't be scared to talk to someone in their own house.
I don't think it sounds like. If I was the son in this situation, I would probably also just be passive to the person because, like, you're a random
would just be
person
cordial.
renting my basement. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I'd smile and say hi, like they said they have.
Exactly. I mean, I guess, but I mean, friends would be cool. But
if it's not happening,
if it's
just
forced
be
by
like,
the mother,
hey, what's up? Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I guess.
Does the son know that it's happening? Does the son know?
Clearly,
that
he told his mommy.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mommy,
Is
the
he
lady
the one
in
who
the
asked?
basement is mean to me.
Mommy, the lady in the... Will you please make the lady in the basement?
Suck it up. Go drink your chocolate milk, buddy.
You're not the a-hole original
Not the
poster. We've
a-hole.
decided. All right.
I win.
Yeah, Judah wins that one. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Am I the a-hole for not letting my in-laws make mixed drinks with my good booze?
All right. Is heads yes or tails no? Or wait. Or
You get to
heads no?
choose. Whoever wins
I get
gets
to choose. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to say heads because you called last time.
Okay.
All right, I get to choose
Oh.
again. I chose wrong last time, but let's see. I'm going to take... Am I the a-hole for not letting my in-laws make mixed drinks with my good booze? I'm going to take the original poster, all right? I don't know what it's going to be, but Judah, you have to defend the in-laws, all right? Nobody likes their in-laws, so let's see.
I think they're on the right for this one though, just based off the title.
Oh, the
That's
in-laws?
my intuition. Yeah.
Okay, so Judah
Maybe
actually
not in the
is going
right,
into
but I
this.
think the poster's just petty. All right, go ahead.
My title says it all. I like to bring home hard-to-get or expensive bottles of booze as souvenirs when I travel. Stuff you literally cannot purchase where we live.
Never mind.
A simple example is rum that is only available for purchase from the distillery in Jamaica. I can
Whoa.
only get more if I go to Jamaica and get it. That does change things. The
That
title
does
does not
change
say
things.
it all. Like, exclusive booze is different, all right?
Yeah.
Coming from two people who don't drink. But, like, just imagine this was, like, your fancy coffee. all right?
Yeah, the grease coffee.
Yeah, exactly. The coffee from Greece. My wife's brother and sister-in-law were over last weekend, and we were having a few drinks. Rum and Cokes mostly.
Wife's brother and sister-in-law.
He's saying his wife's brother and his wife's brother's wife, which is his
Okay.
wife's
Okay.
sister-in-law.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
His wife's brother and wife were over last weekend. We were having a few drinks, rum and Cokes mostly. I had a bottle of rum out so people could make their own. My brother-in-law decided it wasn't good enough, and he wanted the rum from my liquor cabinet.
Are we dead, Holy
He
entitled.
asked me for the key, and I said no. I said if he wanted to try, I would pour him an ounce to sip and enjoy, but it wasn't for mixed drinks. He got all pissy and called me a snob. I offered to sell him the bottle for what it would cost me to replace it if he really wanted it. He declined. I want to know the price.
Yeah, I know.
My wife says I should just let him have some. Typical.
Give it.
I said I would if she gave her makeup to the kids to use in the coloring books they were working on. What a good response. She called me ridiculous, but wouldn't let me give her lipstick to the kids to use as a red crayon. That's a great one.
That's a good parallel.
So, Judy, you have to defend the in-laws. What do you think the argument is for wanting his good drinks, all right?
What's he mixing it with?
Coke. Rum and Cokes is what he said.
I have to defend this.
You can't take
I would say
a nice bottle and mix it with a Coke.
the premise, though, you're giving him an ounce. What he does with the ounce is up to him.
But that should prove that he's not the a-hole. He's offering him, hey, if you want to just drink some, that's fine, but I don't want you mixing the good stuff when it's going to end up tasting the same. Does that make sense?
Kind of sounds like an elitist to me.
I don't know. I've never had a rum and Coke, so I don't know which taste stands out more.
Me either.
But we're just going to say that he's not the a-hole, dude. I don't think he is.
I don't think he is the a-hole.
I think if it wasn't like special drinks from like Jamaica,
Yeah.
okay.
And I think if the
Give him a little.
brother-in-law or the brother or whoever just drank it straight and enjoyed it for what it was, it's also fine. But why are we mixing it with Coke?
Yeah, exactly. If you want to make a mixed drink, use what he's already got for you.
Exactly.
So you're not the a-hole again.
I guess, bro.
Have you seen the memes where it's like people on Am I the A-hole just want sympathy from people? So they
yeah,
just,
sympathy baiting.
yes, exactly. So far,
bad.
that's what it's been. Let's find one where
That's
they
really
are
bad.
the a-hole, all right? I'm going to find one where the comments say you're the a-hole. Nope, not the a-hole. Too long.
Like those TikTok watchers.
Ooh, this one is crazy. Am I the a-hole for withdrawing as a groomsman at a wedding my wife is not invited to? So you're invited as a groomsman, but
Dang,
your wife
but
is
your wife
not
ain't?
invited?
Wait, low key, I feel like there's some.
There's got to be a
What
story
if it's your
here.
homeboy?
There's got to be a story.
What if your homeboy and your wife is his ex? You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be a story here, all right? All right. Judy, you get to call it while it's in the air.
I got heads.
All right. It's tails. I get to pick again.
Dude, what's my luck?
I'm on this guy's side. I'm on the
Hold on,
original
let me get
poster
my
side. Yeah, before it blows away. I'm on the original poster side. All right? Judy, you have to be on the wedding people's side.
Oh, boy.
Pretty straightforward. My wife is not invited to my friend's wedding in 2 months. I am a groomsman. When asked why, they said because of the drama between her and my family. My friend's family is also friends with my family. Okay?
Okay.
My family has been on bad terms with my wife for about 3 years. They don't speak at all. They didn't want anyone feeling uncomfortable, plus they weren't sure where we would be at by then. Implying we might break up in 2 months, ? My wife and I have been together for 6 years. All right, so that's all he posted before the update. So
Right.
before we read the update, let's just go ahead and make a decision. So neither family, his family or the friend's family who's getting married,
Right.
talked to the wife. So they didn't invite her because all the families are going to be there.
Right.
But he's supposed to be a groomsman. I don't think he's the a-hole for withdrawing. That's
I
your
don't know.
wife, buddy. That's your wife.
what if the wife is an a-hole?
Well, we don't know that. All we know is that
What if the wife's
the
big
family
POS?
and the wife aren't talking, and he's got to stick up for his wife who isn't invited to this thing.
I get sticking up for your wife.
If my
Hence why I don't.
all right, Judy.
entirely-
Here's how I'm taking it. If my wife is not invited to the wedding, I'm not going to the wedding. Do I
I get
want to
that.
go be at
That's
this
why
wedding?
I
No.
understand that, but let's give some slack because I think there's more to this. I try to look at both sides. You know what I mean?
All right,
what
let's
if the
put
wife is
ourselves-
a terrible person?
Okay, let's put ourselves in their shoes, okay? Let's say, Judah, if my wife's not invited to your wedding, that's a problem. And if your wife wasn't invited to my wedding, I would say that's a problem too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from? As much as I love
Also,
your...
how tight are these friends?
Exactly.
Because if you, for some reason, have beef with my future wife, I think I'd still go to your wedding.
I don't know, man. I think we're seeing this differently.
Would you expect me not
We
to
need
go
more
if you had beef
context.
with my... Let's say your future wife that you're getting married to had beef with my
Current
future wife. Or, current wife, but
In
you know,
the-
said
in the
future,
situation, yeah.
right? Had beef with my current wife, so she wasn't invited, but you invited me to be a groomsman. I don't know. I wouldn't blame you.
You wouldn't blame me for
I
not
wouldn't-
inviting your wife.
No, I mean...
I feel like there should be a sympathy +1 that he's allowed to bring, especially if he's a groomsman. He's not just invited to the wedding. He is a part of the wedding.
Yeah, exact. That's. I don't blame him for. Are they upset that he's pulling out? Right? They're upset that he's pulling out.
We
right?
need to read the update.
He's asking, is he the a-hole for
pulling out.
for pulling out?
For pulling out.
So
of the wedding
I would say, I'm on the family side. I can't say what I think.
Update. I was able to talk to the groom more today. He said they looked on my Facebook and saw us separated, which I don't remember ever being there. Why is Facebook getting involved?
Facebook's the root of all evil.
I'm
bro.
not really a Facebook person. My wife doesn't have any status on there at all, but we both have pictures of one another. When I cleared it up saying that we are not separated, again, we have been together for 6 years, he basically said he respected my decision and he is not angry. So she still wasn't invited, and they respect his decision to withdraw. To answer some other questions. No, my wife is not insufferable. No, she hasn't done something egregious or cheated. No, she is not trying to discourage a relationship with my family. She encouraged me spending time with them even when she is not invited. The bad blood is petty bickering, stubbornness, disrespect of boundaries, unreasonable expectations, reacting harshly, stuff like that. This is on top of intertwining the family business and the expectations surrounding that.
Ooh.
That adds a lot.
Family's in the wrong.
They add
Family's
a
in the
family
wrong.
business.
Family's in the wrong.
Even though you're on the side who has to defend
I
the family.
mean-
So you lose, buddy. But anyways, let's actually talk about this.
They're probably racist.
All right? That's what it should... No, my wife is not black. They had to clarify.
FYI, my
Here's
wife
what
is
I'm
African
thinking.
American and my family's Cajun.
Here's what it sounds like. Disrespect of boundaries. What if his family got too involved as the
Yeah,
in-laws and they
that's
were
what
like,
I was
have you
thinking.
seen those videos of like the insufferable mother-in-laws at the weddings and stuff?
Yes.
And they like think it's all about them and stuff.
Oh, Lord,
That's
yes.
what his family sounds like. They sound like the
Yeah.
a-holes there. And if your friend just happens to be on their side because his parents are on their
I
side,
can't defend these people.
I can't either. I think he was right to withdraw.
He was right to withdraw. And I understand it from the other person's perspective, not being upset about it. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think you should be upset about.
This is the only time a Reddit commenter has been right. Listen, anything you decide will cause a problem. Go and you will be there alone. What will people say? What will your wife feel? Not go and you show your loyalty to your wife and send a signal to all the others. What will they think? If it was me, I would stay home with my wife. I married her, not the others. I agree, but he's right.
also
No
think
matter
how
what you
tight-
do, people are going to call you the a-hole.
I think also how tight he is with his homeboy also makes it matter because, but that's about it. That's,
we don't
that's
have
a
enough
separate-
details. Not enough details.
Not enough details.
Boom. But as of right now, you're not the a-hole.
Yeah.
All right. This last one is a big one. But I love the title. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife to grow up? Am I the a-hole for telling my wife to grow up?
Heads.
All right, buddy. You better hope you
Heads.
win this one.
Heads.
No, I get to call it in the air. It's my turn.
Dang it.
Heads.
I hate this game.
I'm going to say this dude's the a-hole. I'm on the side of the wife, just going into it.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, you're saying this dude is the a-hole.
Yeah.
So I have to stand up for the dude?
You have to stand up for the dude.
I hope this thing is crazy.
Yeah, maybe the situation is crazy enough that he was right to tell her to grow up. But as of right now, title alone, I'm on the wife's side. This is a complicated situation. Yeah, I would hope so.
Oh, boy.
And I've tried to be supportive. My wife and I had plans to have multiple children. She grew up as an only child and described it as miserable and lonely. She wanted to raise our kids in a full house. I also wanted multiple children, okay? During the birth of our first son, Dean. Okay, there's the first
There's
problem.
your
You
first
named
problem.
Dean. There were complications and she had to have a hysterectomy. She was devastated. We thought long and hard about the situation and decided to adopt. We did not go into the situation with rose-colored glasses. We knew adopting a child wouldn't be easy and that the child was likely to come with
That's a cool
problems
metaphor.
we would have to deal with. We both committed to handling anything that came up together. Okay, so they want to have kids.
Mhm.
They can't now.
Can't.
So they're going to adopt.
Gotcha.
Last year we adopted Ricky. Bro, Dean and Ricky. What are these names, bro?
Definitely white.
All right. I mean, I get Ricky probably already had that name, but
Right.
Dean is now 3 and Ricky is about to turn 10. Ricky has had a hard time adjusting to our home and our family. Again, we knew this was a possibility and promised each other we would deal with that and support each other. However, my wife has had a hard time. Oh, God, here we go. Ricky is black, and my wife and I are mostly white. The social worker told us that there are a lot of complications with interracial adoption, and my wife and I both said we were okay with that. She hasn't been okay with it. We're gonna get into this.
He's cooked. He's cooked. He's defending a racist, by the way.
Yeah. The situation was wild enough that Judah might win this one. People sometimes stare at us or make comments. A few people have made comments to my wife, assuming that she is a single mother on welfare, even though she has a wedding ring.
That's crazy.
My wife is stressed out by these reactions and doesn't like taking Ricky out in public anymore. Okay, I think she's actually kind of justified there, though, if people are like assuming stuff about her.
Maybe, but I don't
Let's
know.
keep reading. Let's keep
I don't
reading. There's
know.
still a lot yet. When she goes grocery shopping, she only wants to take Dean. Okay, you can't just take one of them, bro.
Holy moly, that's crazy.
So I started doing all of the grocery shopping because that isn't okay. Ricky was very shy when he first got here. He would hide from us and not say much.
Aww.
My wife and I both are very supporting and encouraging at the time. As time went on, we both struggled to get him to open up. My wife started getting frustrated and pulling away. When he finally started to respond to us, it was mostly me that he latched onto, which hurt my wife deeply. If my wife makes dinner, he will only try a bite. If I make dinner, he eats it all.
That's kind of funny.
So now I make dinner. With responsibilities we used to split now entirely on me, I feel overwhelmed.
Golly.
On top of that, my wife is stressed out and unhappy. Last night, my wife snapped and yelled at Ricky to go to his room after she asked him a question and he didn't answer. He ran to his room and I went to talk to him. He didn't want to talk, so we just sat in his room and played with his toys. When I talked to my wife, she started crying and said that she can't do it anymore. She said she feels like she is drowning. I reminded her that we were warned that this would be tough, and she said she couldn't handle it. She said that she lied, and she can't handle it.
Oh, my God.
I said we have to handle it. She said, didn't you hear what I just said? I can't. I got angry and told her to grow up and stop throwing a tantrum. She couldn't believe I spoke to her in that way, and to be honest, I can't believe it either. I don't know why I did that. I guess I snapped just like she did, making me a hypocrite. I am frustrated because lately I've been giving all the support and receiving none. She is depressed, and I'm the one saying, you're doing a good job, honey. We've got this, honey, and I get no reciprocity. She doesn't reciprocate.
Yeah.
It's a better way to put it. There's more to it, but this post is already too long. I just don't know. She slept in Dean's room in a sleeping bag last night. I apologize for telling her to grow up, but she said she needs time to get over it. I feel like we both behaved in a less than ideal fashion. Okay, she clearly thinks only I did something wrong. Is that the case? So I have to defend the
cooked,
wife,
buddy.
and you have to defend the husband.
You're cooked, buddy.
I think they both did something wrong. Let's just get that out here.
You should never talk, what's the word? Not patronizing, condescendingly to your wife. However,
Did she kind of deserve it in
camera.
that moment? I know, I'm trying to get the thing back level because it
Okay,
fell.
okay.
Did she kind of deserve it in that moment?
lashing out never solves any issues, right?
Judah, let's make
Honest talk is what.
Judah,
Look,
let's
you
make
just got to
this a-
bring up the fact she's racist.
No,
Maybe
I don't
not.
think,
I'm joking.
No,
Not racist.
that's not. the
But,
case
like-
here. Clearly she has reasons. People are assuming stuff about her. The kid doesn't like her because of it.
The kid doesn't like her because. Did it freeze?
It just froze because I swapped over and it was working fine.
Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Okay, look. Let's make it more lighthearted. Judah,
Oh
have I
wait,
told
take a time note, or I guess it'd be 1 hour and 6 minutes.
It was 1 hour and 6
Okay,
minutes.
cool.
But look, we're
Anyway.
only at 1 hour and 7 minutes, so it literally froze
You'll
right
find
there.
you got
where
it.
we-
You got it. Anyways, so I don't know, man.
Let's make this lighthearted. Judah, have I told you how I want to adopt a black baby for the bit?
That's crazy work. I think also the favoritism on Dean is terrible because that's going to screw up both the children.
That's what screws with the. That's what screws with the mom's case.
That's scuffed.
I get that it's hard for you.
I think the mom needs to go to therapy because
I think they both need to go.
I don't know. I don't think the husband's doing. I mean, besides lashing out at his wife, which all that pent up stress
But it's
from her
because
neglecting her
everything's-
responsibility as a mother.
No, it's not that
because
it's not that she's neglecting it. It's that she can't do it because the kid won't take it from her. Remember?
Yeah, but
that's
that's
why
because-
the dad's making dinner. The dad's putting him to bed. The dad's
But
doing all
that's
the
because,
stuff.
I don't think. I think that's not the kid's fault initially. I think that's the mother's fault.
I don't
because
think it is either. This is clearly a
initially
very
she was
complicated situation for a
I think
Reddit post.
it's because she's relenting the kid,
resenting.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Resenting the kid at first, and the kids aren't stupid, bro. They can tell, right? I think she could tell. I think he could tell that, and that's why he's not taking it of the mother. If the mother was truly, honestly caring of this child, I think the kid would take that in.
This is why I love Reddit, bro. Everybody's like, okay, this seems like a very complicated thing. I think you both did things wrong, but your wife needs help with this, blah, blah, blah. And then this one right here. I personally think you should divorce her. And then everybody under that is like, no, buddy, no.
Great response.
Great response. God, I love Reddit. The bane of the internet. Well, Judah, with that,
No, well,
divorce your wife.
no. Who wins that, bro?
I don't know. I think you win that one because the wife is definitely in the wrong more.
Yeah.
I just think the husband didn't handle it great. There's other options that they gotta.
I mean,
Get what I'm saying?
the poor kid's already dealt with enough.
I think the husband should not be still getting flack from the wife though for what he did though. He just, he
It's-
apologized. He feels bad. He's still doing literally everything for this kid.
Exactly. I think the wife needs. I think there's a more deep rooted issue, and the wife needs to handle that first before she could be a genuine mother. I mean, I get the struggle of being a mother of somebody else's child, but you signed up for it.
Yeah.
You signed up for it. You don't get no sample trial with adoption, buddy.
Yeah. If you wanted to do that, you should have been a part of the foster system. Passing kids around like candy. Hot potatoes. Ooh.
We ain't ever making it up the charts.
Bro, I just, no, I say that because there goes your canning. I say that because I hate the way the government handles systems like that.
Yeah, no,
okay,
literally.
Anyways.
Anywho,
Yeah. It's the government.
crazy work.
Thank you for listening to Unwanted Opinions. You definitely didn't want our opinions on the last one. But I think we were in the right on all of those.
Yeah.
And I think we learned that if you ever have serious life issues, go to Reddit with them.
Yep. No better place than Reddit.
With that, get ready because next week we're going to be talking about the best and the worst of 2025. And Judah's can is just...
Yeah, it's gone.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Judah, sing the outro song.